Greetings, YouTube. I'm a proponent of the idea of zero population growth. I actually would prefer if population growth would actually be in the negative for the next, 30 or 40 years, until the population fell below the 3 billion mark. And since I don't want to have human suffering increased, I think the simplest and most effective way of achieving that is just by having fewer babies. If every couple had one kid, as opposed to 2 or more, the population would gradually drop without any suffering involved. But this appears to be a rather unpopular concept. People, for some reason, like having large families, at least in some segments of the world. I know that in some of the industrialized nations, population growths are actually hitting negative growth, and the governments are actually concerned about future generations not having enough people in key positions. I always figure the slack will be taken up by immigration. And I am also, and I can't use any other word I don't think, opposed to the use of fertility drugs and fertility methods. If you can't have children naturally, that's nature's way of saying you shouldn't breed. It's harsh, I realize this. There are people who want to be parents that may not be able to because of natural inability to procreate. But you have options. You can adopt, you can become foster parents. Your life isn't over. You can become an advocate for children who are already here. And I think that's really key. Take care of the people who are here now. The adults, the elderly, the children who are living and breathing and who need your concern, who need to be fed, housed, clothed, educated, and given health care. I think these people should get precedence over potential future children. I also know this is an unpopular stance. Whenever I bring up this topic, I usually get accused of a person that only believes in eugenics, which is a different video. But I'm not really caring who has these single children in their families. As I said, every couple who wants one could have one kid and it wouldn't bother me. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if all future children were purple. And this, of course, comes around to the Octumom, the current darling of the media and entertainment shows. A woman who had 6 children, a number of which were special needs, and felt that she really needed to be pregnant a 7th time, and in the process had 8 children. The part that I don't understand about this whole thing is that fertility treatments are expensive. I've heard of some couples that have dropped as much as $20,000 to $30,000 to have a single baby. And she apparently has had this procedure done 7 times. Who's paying for all these medical bills? Somebody has to be. They're not just doing them for free. And what doctor in his right mind helps a woman get pregnant a 7th time when she already has 6 children, she's unemployed, living with her mother, and is single? And at least a number of her children are special needs. The doctor should have his license revoked. He should never be able to practice medicine again anywhere. That kind of goes against the Hippocratic Oath of do no harm. How can a 7th baby added to that equation improve the lives of those 6 children, let alone 8 more babies? And from her behavior that we've seen, both in the past and currently, she doesn't appear to be all that well balanced. As someone commented on a thread that I saw today, if this woman was black, those kids would have all been taken away from her already. And that's the truth. It's sad, but look at statistics. How many ethnic children of color are put with foster parents or adoptive parents who are white? Now, how many white children are put with adoptive families or foster families that are black? The bigotry is part of the system. It's sad, it's depressing, but it's there. So why is this woman allowed to have 8 kids that she can't support even if they were her only children, let alone adding in the 6 who are already there? And as I said, some of them have special needs and apparently weren't getting the help they needed anyway. This woman needs to be stopped from breeding. the doctors who do these treatments need to be told that, maybe we have enough babies. Maybe these special little angels can wait and someone else can have them in the future. Because our population is getting larger, our resources are getting smaller, and someone has to step up and say, there needs to be a change.